How do you keep in touch with your friends? Do you text? Do you use social media? Do you call them? Well, what would you do if you didn't have a phone? In the early 1800s, nobody had a phone, so the cool thing to do was this. Step 1, pose for your portrait. Step 2, print a lot of copies of that picture. Step 3, hand out or sell the picture to your friends, your enemies, your frenemies, your adoring fans, so on and so forth. This was cool because photography was still a pretty new technology, but it was cheap and widely available. Getting your portrait taken and collecting the photos of your friends or famous actors was a huge hit because it was new and cool, but everyone could do it. This was an even bigger deal in showbiz. Performers of all types were trying to build their brand and make a name for themselves. Photography gave them a chance to make a big impression. Selling these photos to fans was an easy way to supplement income and spread your name around. But nearly 200 years later, we're grateful for these photos for a different reason. Showbiz was hard work. A lot of people barely scraped by, let alone became a rich celebrity like General Tom Thumb or Jenny Lind. So people like Professor C.P. Blatt, the champion manfish of the world, or Joe Bland, the clown. They weren't likely to leave biographies or any good records of their lives. Child performers were another group we know very little about, especially if they left showbiz when they grow up. But we do have these cards that they sold as souvenirs or gave to their friends as keepsakes. Each picture tells us something about a person and shows us how they presented themselves to the world. So, what's the takeaway? Cartes de visite are great primary resources for a whole lot of people who we'd otherwise know very little about. Almost like an Instagram for the 1800s. But now I want to know, how do you present yourself to the world? What's your favorite photo of you? I want to see it. So send us a postcard, hit us up on the Insta, or just scroll down to let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.